Press the bell icon on YouTube and don't miss another update.
Namaskar. Welcome to another episode of Editorial. As usual, 3 topics. My topic number 1 is the Triple Talaq bill. Let's probe into the pros and cons of this bill. My topic number 2, does our government really care about our health? My topic number 3 is related to my topic number 2. Over 14,08,000 people in a place called Buldhana, Maharashtra suffers from kidney disease. What have we done to prevent it? That's my topic number 3. Let's get into the show. The Muslim Women's Bill, Protection of Rights on Marriage, 2019, was presented in the Parliament on Friday. Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad presented it. Now, a lot has been spoken about this bill. A lot of apprehensions about this bill, a lot of things that people talk about this bill, some right, some wrong. Now, we are not going to get into the details of this bill. I'm sure a lot of programs, including a few of ours, has gone through it. I want to talk about 2 very typical point of queries in this bill. The first that I want to talk about is there's a lot of question, there's a lot of debate about why is this bill there in the first place. Normally a Muslim family does not even follow the Triple Talaq, that is the instant Triple Talaq. They do not follow it. Normally, a talaq takes time. A husband gives talaq to his wife once, then they go into reconciliation, the elders in the family gets involved, the entire community tries to get them together. Then comes the second talaq and then comes the third talaq. So, it is a process. So, what exactly are we trying to correct? Now, that is the first thing I would like to address here. There are 3 kinds of talaq according to Islamic religion. One is called the talaq-e-biddat. Second is called the talaq-e-hasan. And third is called the talaq-e-ihsan. Now, talaq-e-hasan and talaq-e-ihsan is something which is actually prescribed by the Prophet himself. It is called the Sunnah way, which means it is what the Prophet has actually said. Talaq-e-hasan and talaq-e-ihsan are not somewhere where people say triple talaq, 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 talaq and everything is over. No, it doesn't work that way. There is a very solid process, like I told you. Once the husband gives the wife talaq, then there is a gap, there is reconciliation, community gets involved, elders gets involved, religious heads gets involved, tries to reconcile the couple and so on and so forth. So there is an entire process in place, a strong community process in place, both in the talaq-e-hasan and the talaq-e-ihsan. The talaq-e-biddat is the problem area. Talaq-e-biddat is not the Sunnah way, and talaq-e-biddat is where you have a person coming and saying talaq, 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 and he gets divorced from his wife. So this bill does not address talaq-e-ihsan or talaq-e-ihsan. The bill only addresses talaq-e-biddat, which is the instant talaq. So 2019 Muslim Women Protection of Rights of Marriage Bill only addresses talaq-e-biddat. So let's that be very, very clear. You see, the government and the BJP leadership has constantly been saying the Muslim Women Bill has been brought about for gender equality, for empowering Muslim women. Very good. Very nice. The problem is, this particular bill addresses desertion of women. According to a 2011 census, 2.37 million women have been separated from their husbands. 23 lakh women separated from their husband. Now, a lot of these women are actually deserted, illegally deserted. We can safely claim that. Out of these 27 lakh women who are either separated or deserted, only 3 lakh women are Muslims. 19 lakh women who are separated, deserted are Hindus. Now the unfortunate part is, while the government talks about empowerment of women and general equality, very, very good statement. Why are bill only made for 3 lakh women, and where is the bill for 19 lakh women? What about the 19 lakh women that have been deserted? What are you doing about that? Okay. Now the debate for that is, there are various laws in the Indian Penal Code where a Hindu can be penalized for deserting his wife. Possible. If those cases, those laws were working, why are 19 lakh women deserted? 19 lakh women wouldn't have been deserted, no? Then things would have been better now. So the fact that 19 lakh women have been deserted means that the laws are not working. So why are we only focusing on the triple talaq? Why can't there be a more cohesive law which looks after the entire country, women of the entire country, be it Hindu, be it Muslim, be it Sikh, be it Christian, be it everybody? Number one. Number two, you see, another very major problem with this law is it makes the deserter, that means the person who gives the triple talaq, that is a criminal offense now. So if this law is put in place, what is going to happen is a Muslim deserter will be criminal and he'll have to go behind bars for 3 years. But if a Hindu deserts his wife, it's a civil offense. It is not a criminal offense. Now that is a problem. Now to end it, let me tell you, it will get passed in Lok Sabha. That is for sure, because BJP has a huge majority there. But in Rajya Sabha, they still have only 100 seats, which is inclusive of your AIDMK, NDA, AIDMK and all put together. They have only 100 seats. They still are short of around 23 seats out of in the 245 member Rajya Sabha. So possibly this may not fly through in the Rajya Sabha. So that's something that we need to wait and watch. But as of now, one needs to get these few clarifications before one gets relaxed about the fact that this law genuinely hopes to achieve general equality in India. That's the Triple Talaq bill. There's a small country called Tunisia. This is a North African country. And this country, the capital is Tunis. 11 newborn babies died in this country. 11 newborn babies, and they say it is because of some infection that they got during in the maternity ward. 11 newborn babies. The health minister resigned. He put in his papers. He took moral responsibility, put in his papers, resigned and went out. Tunisia, small country, African country. Over 167 children are dead in Muzaffarpur. Before that, something similar had happened in Uttar Pradesh. Both purely because of administrative lacunae. Purely, undisputedly. Last time they couldn't provide for oxygen. This time they couldn't get glucose and water. They couldn't create awareness that the children should eat. Ensure that fill their stomach before they go to sleep in the night and before they eat lychees. Both administrative lacunae, but nothing. Nobody resigned. No blame. Everything is working out absolutely fine. The Chief Minister of Bihar continues to remain the Chief Minister. The Deputy Chief Minister of Bihar remains in his chair. The Health Minister of Bihar, who said, you know what, actually we could have done it. But, that was election. So election में we got very busy in election, so we couldn't take care of the awareness creating and all.
बीमारी होता है. पिछले बार घटा था. 2-3 सालों में काफी घटा है. वही पदाधिकारी थे जिन्होंने काफी योगदान दिया है. ऐसी बात नहीं. चुनाव की व्यस्तता के कारण जनप्रतिनिधि हो या कार्यकर्ता हो या पदाधिकारी हो, सब लोगों का ध्यान कहीं न कहीं ज्यादा चुनाव की ओर चला जाता है. और अभी ये वक्त था तो स्वाभाविक है जागरण हुआ है. जागरण के कार्यक्रम भी बिहार सरकार ने चलाया है.
He still remains. He's still in his chair. My question is, how much of that does this government really bother about our health or our lives? My team had done an exclusive story yesterday about a place called Buldhana in Maharashtra. This place, while it's suffering from drought, the farmers are going through hell because of drought, is suffering from another big problem. And that too regarding water. Almost 14,08,000 people here suffer from kidney disease of one sort or another. 300 people died due to kidney failure. 700 people are going through dialysis every day. Now, mind you, these people find it difficult to earn their 2 square meals. Think about the amount of pressure they are going through with dialysis and the medicines that goes with. Do watch the show. Do watch the show. We've got people talking about it. We've got people who suffer talking about it. This happens, this kidney diseases starts from 6-year-old kids right up to 85-year-old men and women. It cuts through all age and gender. The reason for this kidney disease is something called as TDS, that is total dissolved solids in the water. Now, to give you a gist, the water that you drink, normally the TDS in your water should be around 600 milligrams per liter is regarded to be drinkable water. 600 to 900 is okay, theek hai. Not good but acceptable. 900 to 1200 is regarded as bad, not drinkable water. And anything above 1200 is regarded as dangerous for human health. We, our own reporters, went and checked the water there in this district. We went and checked in various hand pumps. We went and checked the water. The TDS content, when we checked it, was 1400 mg per liter. We were told that it is far more than that. It has gone up to 1600 mg per liter, and no doubt that almost every person in this district is suffering from kidney diseases. In fact, 259 villages which are already facing problems with drought, already facing problems in their farms, already have a huge problem earning their 2 square of meals, are facing this huge health hazard. The government had sent some ROs that, to clean their water up. None of those ROs are working according to the locals. Everything is back to square one and they are suffering. Children from 6-year-old to adult, 50, 60, 70-year-old adults are suffering. And the worst thing is, you see, the youngsters, the men, the man of the house, he's down with kidney failure. It was that 85-year-old woman, the man's mother, who's still working and earning the 2 square meal for the family, earning a livelihood for the family. She is the one who puts bread in the table. I was very moved when I saw that. And that is why I thought I should talk about this to you. Because somewhere down the line, the government doesn't seem to be doing anything. And mind you, this is not about Fadnavis, this is not about BJP government and all that. This started way back in 2009. In fact, there was a farmer who wrote to the then health minister and the prime minister and the chief minister in 2009. He wrote to the chief minister saying that we are dying. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. And nothing continues to happen. Nothing is happening even now. I just wanted you to be aware of this situation. And if possible, share this with people. Share this story with people. Let there be awareness in this country. And let no government take our health for granted. Namaskar.